That sounds fantastic.
Hey, you guys should come to our next rehearsal.
Band practice?
Yeah. Swan, Cat, you in?
Sure.
Yeah, we need an audience.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see each other again.
So it should be Tubular. Alright, we got our 4 group members.
See each other again.
Oh, wow, that's the title screen. Yep. Okay, so it is called Bloom. I guess I should just call this Bloom now. Ah, who freaking cares? But yeah, great intro to Bloom. Ah, shit, this was a gut punch of a cliffhanger. Yeah, that's how we're starting this. Shit. Okay. I mean, it's still fresh in my mind, so of course I'm going to talk about it. Alright, well... guys, this is not a walkthrough. And this is definitely not my meta commentary yet. But you know what you signed up for. This is... I can't... If I had a drum, I would actually do a drum roll. But... This is the verdict of Lost Records Tape 1 Bloom Edition. Yeah, let's roll with that. Okay, so if you really want to know kind of my schedule or kind of my ebb and flow or my kind of like direction I do for Verdict videos, watch my Chia or my recent Verdict videos. And that includes betas and demos I am really interested in that I try to do like a very clear, concise, and straightforward way. And I try to put a timer for myself so I don't ramble on too much and try to keep laser focus on the game I'm talking about. So... let's start with part 1, and if you don't... Also, I might as well kind of drop it, so... Also, this game has trigger warnings. Absolutely. Expect that. So, if you were pretty much... if there was any trigger warnings that kind of, like, freak you out, I don't blame you. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and show it. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can actually show you the trigger warning. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't show it. Well, I'll read it off, just so that way everybody is aware and I get this out of the way. Okay, so... in terms of the content warnings, this game contains explicit language, casual homophobia, weight and body images, underage drug and alcohol consumption, sexual content, illness and discussion of illness, yes they do, blood, domestic violence, flashing lights, and sudden loud sounds. I don't think a lot of people would be like as triggered to flashing lights and sudden loud sounds compared to the other ones, but I absolutely want to acknowledge that too because yeah, some people could actually be triggered by sudden loud sounds and flashing lights. But the other ones that I mentioned explicitly, this is the time to, if you watched it, then okay, you're okay. But if you are going to be triggered by that, yeah, get out of here. No, don't. You're going to be triggered. And don't nod. Yeah, they're kind of mastercraft of kind of like triggering people in terms of this subject matter. So I absolutely wanted to acknowledge it before we go into a deep dive on this. And also, the second part of what I'm going to talk about, major spoilers for the story. So if you haven't played Tape 1 Bloom, I would say go ahead and check it out. But if you don't really care about spoilers or really just don't give a shit about just spoiling the game, well, hey, you've been warned. So now we can actually start the timer and we're going to go into deep dive. So you've been freaking warned, especially about the trigger warnings. I'm serious. Okay, cool. Alright, I put it for 40 minutes because I might ramble on, but not too much. Alright, so in terms of part 1, what do I give this out of 10? 9 out of 10. Easy. Some people might actually get this below 9, and I completely understand. People might call it DEI, or it's too woke, or oh my gosh, they're they're pushing DEI in terms of a political agenda and all that. Yeah, I can completely understand where you're coming from. Despite of what they're trying to do with the LGBT community, no, I still give it a 9 out of 10. Just for the game for itself, looking at it objectively, 9 out of 10, straight up. And let's move on to part 2, which is the negative. Easy. Alright, so I'm gonna say, I made notes. I have nitpicks. But it's not really nitpicks, I have notes. I have no negative. It's the easiest negative I ever mentioned. Dead Cells was another game that I didn't have any negative points, period. And that's kind of surprising. This game should absolutely have a negative. I can see where other reviews mentioned that there's inconsistent pacing. I get it. It's the cabin scene in the middle of the act where it kind of drags on. Or there are some technical issues for certain platforms, like the texture pop-in for Autumn's jacket for the future in 2022. There's a texture pop-in. Or there is some kind of like frame rate dips. I've noticed that too. And I noticed that the game does slow down, and yeah, just some minor technical issues, but nothing to kind of make me like, oh my gosh, this is shit. I'm gonna jot this down. This is all negative. No. It was nothing that was a deal breaker, and the frame rate drop didn't happen a lot. It actually happened in maybe 2 scenes, but overall, I didn't see a whole lot of negatives. And now, I will address kind of like what I could think will be a potential concern or a future negative for Take-Two. I think Take-Two will fail. No, not like fail. I'm not going to even... Before I even say that there's going to be a negative, I can see here's some potential negative. 1. They don't address the main story, the main mystery of who sent the package to Autumn's mom in the first place. Who was at the concert besides Dylan? I guess this is spoiler territory, so you might want to be la 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 la. I can't hear you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Dylan, Corey, and a bunch of like, the locals from Velvet Cove. Yeah. There's only like a few select people who actually saw Blooming Rage perform in 1995, so there's that. But we didn't really get an answer of who actually sent the package. If Kat actually did pass away, spoiler territory again, if Kat really did pass away from leukemia between Tape 1 and Tape 2, but really from 1995 to 2022, it's a given because she has terminal leukemia, which is still a gut punch. It's sad. It's very sad. But in terms of that, the fundamental questions that it can just fall face first if they don't address it. Who sent the package? What is the Abyss doing in terms of the personality, physically, mentally, emotionally to the girls? Like, their irises was glowing purple. Come on, let's not disregard that. That was happening when they were shouting at Corey. Are they going to address what the Abyss is? Is the blood oath the reason why that the Abyss kind of caused a sinkhole in the first place in the story? There are some like plot holes that are intentionally plot holes that they're saving clearly for Tape 2. If you don't answer fundamental questions like that for the main story, then you're going to piss a lot of people off who's been invested from Tape 1. But if people are here for the journey, then nobody will give a shit. So yeah, there it is. So that's my potential negative. Or there's just going to be too much like story, like completely 360s, and no one's going to understand why some character choices, like your character choices don't matter, and the character choices you make in Tape 2 is just going to be so out of left field that it's just not consistent compared to what I got from Tape 1. At least I felt like my choices were consistent and nothing felt like a loose end in terms of the 1995 storyline. But clearly 2022, just because we are influencing, or 1995 is influencing 2022, 2022, since my decisions are influencing 1995 is influencing 2022, then obviously we want our choices to have an overall impact. I played a lot of Telltale games, so yeah, my consequences they they better be a solid impact in the next one because this is your it's your finality. It's your final story. It completes the story. So tape one is indicative of tape two's success. If tape two's story buckles and crash and burn, then tape one is going to be a pointless journey. And that's the kind of my concern. Don't Nod seems confident with tape one, but tape two, they better bring their A game. I'm just saying, they have to bring their A game for this to be a complete story. They have to, because the way that they end it with a cliffhanger, you better bring your A game, Don't Nod. I'm just saying, you have buckled under your weight with your previous games before. You made some great games, but you have made some episodes for the great games that had Spuckle and Crash and Burn. You can't like not acknowledge that. So yeah, it's not really a negative. It's more of like potential negative points I could see, and it would be focused. I think it's more of the main story. I think the main story could like screw up, and they could screw up just for the main story because they haven't gave us a lot. But it's potential. But yeah, they better carry it. They better bring their A game. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, overall in tape one, like strictly tape one Bloom, no negatives at all. Yeah, fight me on that, but nope, no negatives. Alright, positive. Here we go. Oh, I have the clips for this. Ah, man, I have the clips for it. Alright, so first positive. And this is part 3, by the way, if it wasn't pretty obvious. So here we go. Now, this is going to be also major spoiler territory. Here comes the clips. So the first positive, the 90s atmosphere and vibe is just perfect. Whether it's just going to a movie place it's basically the B-list of Hollywood video blockbuster, or just going to hiking with your best friends, or a cabin, or just going to any 90s environment, yeah. Don't Nod has something special with the 90s vibe. They nailed it. For the clips, you pretty much put your strength, and then you come up with absolutely ridiculous scenarios to kind of do your Dungeons and Dragons scenario. So yeah, you were this detailed, from strength, dexterity, wisdom, constitution, intelligence, charisma, armor set, the whole shebang. And man, and then screw it, you even had magic spells. I mean, yes, this was some definitely nerd stuff, but it was the good nerd stuff. And that's it. Ah! He gets to draw it. He's not bad. He's not bad in terms of artist. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, the cranberry. Don't Nod, you can actually afford. Oh shit. Don't Nod can actually afford some of the rights. Summer Sounds, mixtape. Gosh. Good. Alright, let's see what they got. Okay, let's see if I actually recognize some of them. The Cranberries, Zombie. Oh yes, definitely. Me and my wife hear that all the time. Garbage Queer. Interesting. Let's see. Melissa Etheridge. Yeah, I do remember that one, kind of. Let's see. Madonna.
I can. In the park till it's dark.
What the
She's who we are. You don't have to be what they're looking for.
Wow, you guys are off beat.
On and on and on.
Oh my gosh, they suck ass.
Hey, take me away.
What the hell, Autumn?
Away. Swan, no.
Okay, fine, sorry.
Hey, take me away. Away, away, away.
Exactly. I don't know what they were inspired for. I just feel like the team that did this one, and I was trying to say inspired to, but it doesn't matter. I don't know who is on the developers working on this project, but clearly they're 90s fans. I was expecting Street Fighter 2, just like actually they got the licensing to use Street Fighter 2, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or just Radical, Tubular, or just something from the 90s that I would be like, oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, they nailed it. No matter what, and even my wife was watching me play this for like a few like gameplay segments, and she was like, wow, this brings me back to the 90s. I was like, yeah, absolutely. So they nailed it. I think they absolutely crushed it with the 90s atmosphere and vibe that there was a clear direction for that. So I'm not disappointed at all. All right, let's mix to the next positive. So the second one is, sure, the story is a slow burn, and I'm talking about the main story, but it works extremely well due to the intrigue and mystery. So say what you will, even though I think the main story could potentially crush under its own weight because of the potential, they had to deliver in tape 2, but by itself, it definitely adds a lot of intrigue and mystery. I am curious of where it will lead, and even though it is a slow burn, and that might turn some people off because that's where the inconsistent pacing from what I've seen from other videos, it's because it's like it's just the girls hanging out and nothing like main story happens. It's just the girls literally hanging out. But the main story never forgets its place. It never forgets, and it's in the back burner, and it's just seeming and waiting to just pop up again. So even though we didn't get an answer about the abyss or just the supernatural stuff that are happening around the girls, it's such intriguing, and I actually want it to pay off. But along with the main story too, it's the story around the girls with the supernatural too. It's just like an extra nugget or something, or extra faucet. I actually like the intrigue. Even though it's not the main focus, it's clearly the girls. This is their personal story. I just like the build up to that mystery. So, yeah, even though tape 1 is a success and it's kind of like it's a complete story, and tape 2 delivers. But yeah, in terms of what we got for tape 1 in terms of the story, yeah, I'm intrigued and I really want its mystery because I'm a mystery buff, so I really want it to pay off. So let's roll the next clip is what I mean.
Thanks for going along with it and
Whoa, what the shit?
whoa.
Okay, that took a turn.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's a what the...
Power outage?
That was not a power outage. Hey, the camcorder is doing that on its own.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's last night. I forgot I filmed this.
Wait, filmed this? What do you mean you filmed this?
Someone's got a grudge. Last week, my mom found a package on her doorstep. She recognized the name on it. Somehow.
Okay.
Here it is. Whoa.
Jeez.
Bloom and Rage. Wait. Are Bloom and Rage?
I know. Like, who would remember us? Now, it's been years.
Oh God.
Okay.
Are we in trouble?
Shit, what's... Okay, everything's getting serious.
Brings up a lot of old shit.
Oh, okay, I wanted to drink first, but...
Crazy, right?
Shit, okay, let's see what this is about.
Show him what you got. Countdown?
Yes.
3, 2,
1.
Maybe like this.
Oh, okay. We're just pulling out the knives, huh? Oh, Blood Elf. Oh. Oh, we're doing this. Oh. Yeah,
Here.
okay. Oh, what?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Ow. Now touch them together.
Okay. What the shit?
Here.
Ugh. That's not sanitary. Oh no. I don't like where this is going.
Seriously? Yeah. You in?
No way.
Autumn?
Sorry.
Suit yourself,
I don't blame her.
Swan.
I guess I'm in? Oh, what?
Ow.
Oh, mother. Fine.
Yeah. Let's seal this thing.
Peer pressure? Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Autumn, I don't blame you. Oh my gosh, that's just disgusting. Oh, that's the music that was playing in the Abyss trailer. Yep. I got my ebb and flow, so yeah, that's kind of my second positive. Now, third positive. I mean, it's a given. The lead characters for the same characters from 1995 and 2022. Wait, did I say 2022? Yeah, 2022. Man, tongue tie. But anyway, the lead characters are instantly likable, relatable, and vulnerable in the most profound ways. There are underdogs, and you are rooting for them from the beginning to the end. They're not boring. No one is a weak link. I mean, if you have to rate the characters, yeah, Kat is always going to be fan favorite. She's my fan favorite, but yeah, she's the fan favorite of everybody, and you can do not blame me why. It's Kat, Nora, Autumn, and then Swan. It's not that Swan is a boring character, but she's kind of us, in the lens of us, and she's projecting us. We're the main character, and she's kind of our main character of like, hey, this is how we will react and all that. But no, Swan has some likable and relatable like facets as well. But yeah, all the characters are not weak, or no one is a weak link of all the characters of the main leads. I'm not saying that the side characters are boring, but let's face it, the lead characters have so much stopping power, and you just want to spend your time with them like throughout the whole journey. It's not boring at all. They're actually you just kind of want to be like you're with the crew, and that's really well done. I think Don't Nod made some pretty likable and iconic characters with this series. So let's roll the clips of why. I should have taped.
There we go.
Hey!
Oh. Swan? Autumn.
And now we have a name.
It's
Hug her!
This is
Hug her.
just unbelievable.
Aww.
It's been so long. I know. This is just crazy. It is. I wasn't sure if I'd recognize you. I'm still the same old Swan. Don't know.
Want to smoke?
Nah, I can't chill right now. Not until I find those stupid keys.
Seriously, fuck Corey.
Corey's gonna pay. He gets away with everything.
I imagine.
That guy is scary.
He's crazy.
I see Corey around here a lot. Usually, he seems harmless.
He's not.
Yeah, he's more of a dick than I thought. I can't believe he did
that?
I can.
What the fuck does your sister see in that guy?
Seriously.
Dylan? Who knows? She's an idiot.
And you're Catherine, she said?
Cat.
Nora. I'm Autumn.
Cool.
Nice to meet you. Cool. What? You don't want to tell us your name?
No. I mean, yes.
This is a. Swan like the bird.
I'm Swan, like the bird, but with an extra N at the end.
Swans are pretty.
Ah,
Cool.
This so wasn't part of the plan tonight. You on the spot. And if you're flying solo, more power to you.
uh,
I'm single, free as the wind and loving it. Good for you. Thanks. How about you? I dated this woman I met on one of those apps for a bit last year.
okay. So, wait. So, I know Nora is a lesbian. I didn't know Autumn. Well, hold the freaking phone.
Didn't work out,
Oh,
but
that's sad.
I was proud that I put myself out there. You know? Yeah.
Help him.
Autumn. Shit. Shit. Why me?
Fuck you and your stupid fucking face, Corey. Hey, we tried.
Pay to get new ones made.
Don't have to.
I'll deal with your boss. Corey's my sister's loser boyfriend. And this was his fault, so I'll deal with it.
Seriously? It's
You
fine.
should
Let's just
really dump him.
bounce.
Ah, the sun.
Do we have to?
My mom's gonna kill me.
Typical line.
Yes.
Hey, careful.
She's calling a daredevil, isn't she?
Get over here.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
It was hard to resist.
I, filmed some squirrels doing it.
Go, Swan.
Really going at it too.
Dude,
What
what?
the f-
I knew you were kinky. So, like, there was this one thing I wish I caught on film because no one ever believes me. Swan's gonna laugh, I bet. Back when I still went hunting with my dad, we saw this massive buck. And it stood up on its hind legs and looked right at us. Seriously, like a human. I swear. Also, it had like this massive boner.
What the?
That's crazy. He's a flasher. My dad freaked out like,
What the? No fucking way. Oh no.
put that away. Wow.
That's
I
perfect.
Love you freaks.
That's awesome.
You're crazy.
Well, this is intimate.
Perfect.
How do I look?
You know, Swan.
Huh.
Don't look at me like that. You make me nervous. I
Wow.
want to tell you something.
Oh, okay. This is happening.
I feel
Make
like
out.
Oh my gosh, Nora.
I want to watch.
Curves.
Ruined the moment. Ruined the moment.
So, what now?
show us. Oh my god.
Guys, read the room!
See
Seriously!
us back here.
And that's exactly why. If you pretty much either grew up in the 90s, or you had some friends, or you were adult in the 90s, or you just have friends in different time periods, whatever time period that you grew up in, then you know those kind of friends, or family members, or just friends, family members, whatever. But yeah, you just have those friends, and you guys are, even though you all have grown up, you moved on and all that, yeah, you have those summer of hanging out with those, and it just makes it the most greatest summer ever, like they're saying. So that's why the characters are so fun and great and engaging and very compelling and just have layers to them. Why they're so fun to actually invest your time with, because the Don't Not clearly understood their audience and just gave us the characters that were just us in a sense. So yeah, all their struggles, motivations, all the heartache and whatever they're going through, we feel that because anybody can relate to these characters because they've been through that. Whatever the four characters, you've been through it. Just saying. So yeah, I think they are, like I said, likable, relatable, vulnerable underdogs that really carry the story. Even though the main story does take a backseat, the characters carry the story that you're just never bored at all, because the characters always have something interesting, and they're just pretty much have great character arcs and layers to them that you just are never bored. I'm just saying. They are the strong and their highlights all the positives. Now, the next positive is the camcorder is a neat gameplay feature that adds to the narrative and environmental storytelling. These are the notes I obviously took. But yeah, let's roll the next clip. I'll show you what I mean. Pumpkins meow more. Okay,
Here's
that's
my
more.
little fluff butt. The star of my daily shoots. I must be the only girl on Earth that wants to watch this many cat videos. Well, whatever.
No, Swan, you're not going to be the other one. It's only in the 90s. And we're going to basically do cats with chopsticks. You remember, people, the cats with the chopsticks or meow 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 meow. Yes, you remember that. If you remember that, oh, everyone remembers that. Okay, come on, flashback to the 90s. Yeah!
Can you state your name and your age into the camera?
Uh-huh. Wait. What's all this for, anyways?
I'm making a documentary.
So, I'm Autumn Lockhart. I turned 16 last October. And I'm an army brat. Me and my folks moved here a few years ago. Sorry, are you rolling?
What makes you happy?
Skateboard? Sleep? Drink pop? Oh, I love video games.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saving up for this new fighting one. I
Street
crush
Fighter.
Nora every time.
Street Fighter 2? Do they have to like stupid, but
Cooler than it sounds.
Swan? Dinner!
Oh,
One sec, Mom, I'm filming!
Oh, I'll show you around Velvet Cove for sure. But first, I gotta tell you, I met these girls, and I owe them big time. Wait, let me back up and describe them. First, there's Nora. She's gonna be a senior this fall. We go to the same school, but I never talked to her before. Nora's fun.
I can. In the park till it's dark.
what the
She's filming us! You don't have to be what they're looking for.
Wow, you guys are offbeat.
On and on and on.
Oh my gosh, they suck ass. What the hell, Autumn?
Swan, no.
Okay, fine, sorry.
Hey, take me away! Away, away, away!
Say your full name and
Oh.
age for the camera. And, something about you.
I'm Nora Malakian. I'm almost 17. Pretty sure I have acid saliva. Yeah, no one eats hard candy faster than me, I swear.
What the shit? That's funny.
What do you do for fun?
You? Just kidding.
Oh, that was good combat.
What are you making?
I wanted to make you something. It's like, a bracelet.
Oh,
Okay, so pick a charm. I've got rose quartz, lapis lazuli, or tiger's eye.
There's really some people out there who get me. Cause like, before you guys, my only friends were the fucking deer on the ranch, but it's a hunting farm. They're bred to die. I
Aw.
guess I felt alone a lot. Unless I was with Gertie. Did I tell you about her?
Who's Gertie?
When I was a kid, I was pretty normal. I went to church like a good girl, even wore a dress. There was this one day, Mom just pushed my buttons and I snapped. I called her a bitch.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa. Yeah. She got mad.
Exactly. If you, let's face it, if you grew up in the 90s or you were adult in the 90s, it doesn't matter what time period you came from, or if you were before the 90s or after the 90s, you knew the camcorder. The camcorder was basically your go-to video device to record everything, even though it was choppy, like choppy VHS tapes like that, or just like lots of stat screen, or just play in the basement with your friends and those kind of like 90s VHS format. Gosh, it brings you so much nostalgic, but it doesn't feel cringy, doesn't feel ham-fisted. The camcorder just adds a lot to the story, and it's never boring. And plus, it's actually a treat to hear Swan's to hear Swan's commentary of what's the events occurring. There are some goofy ones, and there are some heartwarming ones, and then there are some Stranger Thing one. Yeah, I said that intentionally, but yeah, they're never boring. And just to do the memoir that is kind of like a documentary or just those VHS, that's the type of shit I like. Don't Nod had some go. This was their selling factor, and it is one of the best highlights and the best selling factor of that. This is going to be the reason why people would check out the game, or just even do like a demo and just check it out. The camcorder is a key factor, and it would not, without the camcorder, the game would not succeed or work as well, because the story takes place in the 90s 95% of the time, and without the camcorder, it would just not have that much nostalgic weight. So I think it's such a great, essential component, gameplay component. It just never gets boring. I actually very much enjoy the camcorder. So yeah, obviously with the passion of my voice, you can tell that I enjoy the camcorder because, well, spoiler alert, I used to have a camcorder back in the days, and man, those brought you back. Or did I use my cell phone? But no, I had a camcorder, but still, it just has that kind of like nostalgic weight. Don't know how to do what they were doing. Alright, so the next positive is going to be, well, this one actually surprised me, and it might everyone might disagree with me. I might get some good opinions, or I'll get half and half opinions. Let's just say that. Voice acting is actually great. I won't say I say it was great to excellent, but yeah, I'll just make an adjective. It is great. But from a cast of unknowns that people we never heard of before, everyone gives kind of A performances. No one's a weak link, and this is just a cast of unknowns. Roll the clips. Don't nod.
Swan, are you listening? So we're at book club, and that Carol, she had the nerve to say my idea was shallow. Honestly. Can you believe that? I just prefer a happy ending, you know? She always has to make everything about her. But, I mean, at my expense? I mean, was that necessary? Swan?
That's even important.
Sorry, what was that?
What do you think, dear? About Carol? I just thought the book would have been better if they gotten married at the end. Is that really shallow?
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just sick of all the negativity, especially at book club.
Mom, that's Carol for you. She didn't need to put you on the spot, though, I guess.
I knew you'd understand.
This is your fault.
What?
You're the one who got her all worked up.
Oh no.
Fast.
Me?
Swan, get out of there.
No,
Swan, get out
not
there.
my fault.
You're
I-
really pissing me off.
Run.
Apologize. Now!
Hey,
Oh, good.
leave her alone, loser.
What?
Oh, well, thank
You're
you.
friends with this fat
You're
chick?
supposed to be home,
So
Ted.
what?
Mom and Dad would go ballistic.
Oh,
if they knew.
sisters.
You gonna snitch? Cause I could tell them some things too.
Listen to me.
Make me.
Hey, show your sister some respect.
Fuck off.
Thank you.
Leave this girl alone.
Hey!
Language.
Whatever. Come on. Let's get out of here.
So
Don't
fast.
touch me, creep.
Jesus.
Ted, stop it. Corey.
Clothing line? Yep. My wife and I bought a house as soon as the panini hit.
Wait, what?
So, I've been running the business from home. Let me show you some pics.
Cool.
She say my wife?
So, that's Melissa, my wife, and here are the kids.
Aw, what a beautiful family. She's lucky to have you.
Aww. Oh, and we just launched the new collection. Here. This dress is to die for, right? Like, I literally want to be buried in it.
I knew you'd do something amazing, Nor.
Thanks. I'm glad someone appreciates what I'm doing.
I was just teasing you, Nor.
Oh,
We're
shit.
thinking of adding a kids line next.
This one. Don't forget your phone. It's all.
Yeah, what I appreciate about the voice acting for each character, even the dickbags or the people who we don't like, or just the likable or the instantly likable leads, everyone just sounds natural, organic, and doesn't sound cringe. Not like Don't Nod's previous games. Everyone's voice acting does sound natural, and there's a little bit of earnest, and it just doesn't feel like odd. It reminds me of the Quarry, where everybody just felt natural and felt comfortable with each other. There's definitely chemistry with certain characters, and there's definitely people act. Yeah, you can sense that everyone just felt comfortable with each other, and they were just giving it their all. I mean, Kat is going to be obviously the standout. I don't know her actress, but yeah, put her in more work. She's going to be the standout. But yeah, everyone has voice actors and voice actresses that are just killing it and crushing it under the performance. You hate the characters you need to hate, and you like the characters you need to like. I think they did very well in terms of voice acting. Is it the best voice acting in terms of Don't Nod's projects? I don't think it's their best, but I think it's pretty, yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction in terms of voice acting. It doesn't sound cringe like some of their projects, but yeah, well done on the voice acting. I thought so. I thought it was pretty great. Alright, so the next positive. Okay, did I say to play the next clip? Yeah, I did on the last one. Nah, get out of the meta. Anyway. Alright, so it's a pretty much another given in terms of the, well, positive. Don't Nod art direction for this game is absolutely fantastic. And if you don't believe me, let's roll this next clip. Alright, well, I'm gonna crank this shit up. What kind of scream was that? Seriously, I'm very invested with these characters. Oh, I like this interactive cinematic. So, is this kind of an indirect kiss once you think about it? Kind of is. Wow, Don't Nod. I'm actually I kind of respect the direction you're going with this one.